Hey guys, how's it going? Wanted to give you an update on these cabinets here. This one here is pretty much done. All we have to do is decide if I'm going to paint it or have it powder coated. I'm not sure if this will fit inside of my powder coat guy's oven, so I gotta give him a call and see what he can fit. Everything's turned out really nice. These are just in there for some size reference, so you should be able to get two of those 1 gallon or 5-quart jugs side by side there. And then each one of these shelves here, you should be able to get 70 cans on each door, so that's 140 spray paint cans and aerosol cans per door, or per cabinet rather. So that's pretty awesome. Should have a lot of storage. I've got some small generators that I'd like to stick down in here, and then I have a small flux core welder. It can probably fit in here, and the rest will be grinding wheels and chop discs and stuff like that. Just the kind of the generic stuff that takes to run a shop. So pretty happy with how these turned out. I would say that by the time I have these powder coated or painted, I'll have between $300 and $400 per cabinet, as far as materials and whatnot, and the casters. So the cabinet that I kind of base this off of is like a $1,200 to $1,500 cabinet. So I think that as far as cost goes, I'm at least a fourth of the cost. You know, there is some time involved in building these, but what else would I be doing with my time, I guess? So I left a little bit of a gap on the doors just to give me some play as to where the doors sit on the cabinet, and then I just ran a piece of 2-inch 12 gauge that I cut down and used that as a trim piece. And then I have a small deadbolt that'll go across there, and it'll just catch this lip and keep the door shut. I'm not really worried about keeping the doors locked because, you know, if somebody gets into the shop, they already have access to all my grinders and whatnot. They'll just cut the cabinet open. So not too worried about that. But this is a hell of a cabinet. This first shelf, it's kind of the heavy-duty shelf. It's 1-inch square tube there, and then the other cabinets, or the other shelves rather, are 1-inch angle iron. So this is kind of the heavy-duty guy, and I figure that will be plenty to hold up anything I want. I got some small generators I want to stick in here, and this is tall enough that you can stick a 5-gallon bucket in here as well. So for the big 5-gallon buckets of hydraulic fluid and stuff like that, that'll easily fit. And then I've got these spaced out for every 6 inches you can set the shelves up. So it gives me some options. I've got 2 shelves in there. I've got the third one right there. So pretty happy with how these have turned out. I just got to give my powder coat guy a call and see if he can fit these in there. So give you an update on that. Did do some pipe hinges in there. I had bought some hinges and I didn't really like how it was going to fit and look. They just looked kind of stupid. So doing this out of some 1/2-inch ID pipe and then running a 7/16 piece of all thread down in there gives the hinge a little bit of play, but it's tight enough that it shouldn't go anywhere. So pretty happy with that. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.